Having a look at Fuji, historic style racing with the HTR crew. Field of 8 in the wet, as you can see. Tag leads the way, Shirley P2, Holden 3, D-Mark, Jeffrey shuffled back to 5 there. Make that 7. Zeb and TC get up here as well. They run safely through. Super is the last car in the field. So obviously everyone on inters, I would guess. G-Mock up the 3rd. Tag's taken off already, he's on the wet, so obviously going wet tyres is showing some advantage at the moment. TC's worked his way up to 5th there. Zeb up to 4th on the inside. Positions changing pretty rapidly in that mid-pack. Jeffrey content to sit at the back here. So it looks like Shirley's made up a bit of ground there. TC goes super wide and deep. Rejoins in 6th. May lose a spot here to Jeffrey. Jeffrey just sweeps nicely around the outside there. Zeb's moved up quite nicely here into 4th. Shirley bites up a little bit of grass there. Didn't seem to impede him too much. He's right on the back of Tag now. Tail a little bit, Tag a little bit sideways, likewise Shirley, but Shirley's got a better exit in the slipstream. Tag's adopted the inside line here. Tag tries to get up the inside, might have been a slight touch there or a little bit of a wiggle. Very wet portion of the track here, as you can see the moisture meter comes up. So Holden, Zeb and D-Mock lock together until Zeb goes real wide there. Track's starting to get super wet here now. Jeffrey up to 6th. Super. TC's had a spin at the back. got damage front and back now. Tag's picked up a penalty. So if the track getting extra wet, will certainly favour his tyres. Oh, he's sideways. Unfortunately, he's looped it before the penalty. The D-Mock said get through Jeffrey. Generally with these races, damage is heavy, so it will stay on until you pit. TC's really got to wait for the rain to change, unless he jumps in for wets or dries, if it does dry out. So the pressure right off Surly here. Holland's made a break there. From Zeb and D-Mock. Tag right on the back of Jeffrey here too now. D-Mock's wide here as well. So he's got a half-second penalty to deal with. Potentially going to let Jeffrey and Tag catch up or past him. On board with Jeffrey in here now. Just see Tag going by. Careful and deliberate throttle applications going on here. Chicane not forming part of this layout. There's D-Mock having a look around the outside of Zeb here. Holden's caught right up to the back of Surly here now. Surely been quickest so far, 1:47.7. So the lap times are actually dropping, so maybe the dry line's forming. Holden's been in pretty fine form of late. Oh, Surly super sideways there. So Holden, recent winner at Bathurst twice. So everyone looking for the wet part of the track, no more so than tag. This will be interesting, 3 wide into this corner. Seb gets it so far, Tag's moved up a spot, D-Mock does over under. He picks up third for the moment. Another interesting corner here. Good piece of side-by-side driving, some little touches but nothing in it. Sort of racing, unfortunately, you don't get too much in the dailies. Zeb into the door, a tag there, just redresses, eases up. This is all allowing Jeffrey to tack onto the back here. TC's still battling with his damage in 7. Oh, Super's gone in, brave mood, put on some softs. So he'll be definitely wanting to stay on the dry line. So Searley's into the pits, Holden's taken over P1. D-Mox 2, Tag 3, Zeb 4, Jeffrey 5. So Searley in the pits. TC also coming in. Surely also putting on the softs. So he's out. DC getting his damage repaired. He's come out on the mediums. Suffered the wet line there, goes straight on. So Holden now quicker, so 1:46.174 on the inters. So we may see a few more start to come in. TC just found the wet again, goes around. Holden's come into the pits now. Tag continues on the wets. Jeffrey likewise on his inters. So D-Mock's in, Zeb's in. Surely taking it very cautiously. Holden also runs foul on that corner, same for Zeb. He's got a pit line penalty as well. So everyone having to adapt to a little bit of wet on the softs. TC back into the pits soon after his first one. Expect these two will come in this time. It's both heading into the pits. Surely on the softs, just taking over fastest lap, a 1:42.838. TC's copped a couple of pit line penalties. Holding a little bit wide there. D-Mock together, and Zeb. Tags come out on the soft, so we'll jump forward a few laps here now. Okay, we've jumped to lap 12. See Shirley still out in front. Dry conditions on the track now. Surely last lap around, oh, he's gone super deep there. Last lap around he was a 1:39.87. Holding on mediums in P2, D-Mock mediums in P3. Zeb here in P4 on the mediums with Tag on softs coming in quick. Take over that spot maybe. Not quite yet. We've got Jeffrey in 6, Super up to 7. TC got some damage again here on the front. I think that was Holden diving into the pits behind. Certainly looks like he's enjoying himself here, throwing this little car around sideways. Tag also in as well. So the left front looking a bit worn there. So Zeb up to 3. Holden rejoins in the softs. 4th, likewise Tags back in 5th, rejoined on the mediums. Jeffrey's been in also, now on softs. Super goes in one more time. So TC's going to advance up to 7th here. Surly also in as well. So Super's put Hinters back on, so maybe there's a hint of rain again. Surly's come out of the pit super hot there. He's on mediums. D-Mock's in, Zeb's in. D-Mock out of the pits now on softs. Holding down P3, head a tag. Jeffrey moves to P5, Seb's out on softs. P6, a little bit sideways. Super obviously must have pressed the wrong button. He's really struggling here. Just had Surly put a lap on him. Looks like we might be going into a bit of darkness, or is it the rain that's causing the lights to be on? Does look a little bit misty. No moisture showing up on the moisture meter on the left, bottom left. Surely now on mediums, still in P1. Crosses line P2 at the moment. We're on lap 15. D-Mock 3, tag 4. Jeffrey 5, Zeb 6, TC, then Super. He stayed out on the inters. His last lap time was a 1:46, so 4 seconds off Surly's pace as the leader. About the same off TC at the moment as well. Very lucky to hang on to that one then. Thought he was going to go around. Seb catching up to the back of Jeffrey here. He's going to have to go in though, he's low on fuel. He's going around again, so maybe this might be the last lap. TC also very low. Same for Super. So it is the final lap. Here's Shirley. He's just backed off on timing, a 1:46 last lap. Just in fuel conserve mode here, I'd say. So it's a win for Shirley, P1. Holden just in front of D-Mock here. Well, actually on track-wise he's in front of the Super. But Holden takes out P2. D-Mock's going to get home for 3. Followed by Tag in 4th. Jeffrey looks pretty safe here in 5th. Seb's really throwing it around, trying to make up that distance. So Seb gets home for 6, TC 7 and Super 8. There's Jeffrey crossing the line now, and Seb. So thanks for watching, see you next time.